Hi, I'm Joel. Today we are going to discuss about conics. It is useful for class 12, that is intermediate second year. Right, so first our father of geometry, a bit of introduction. Euclid, who is known as father of geometry, observed various plane sections of a right circular cone. So first of all, what is a right circular cone? So I repeat again, Euclid observed various plane sections of a right circular cone and he found many curves. He found many curves in those plane sections. That means he took a cone. A cone is something like this, and he cut it in different angles. He cut it with a plane, right? Suppose he cuts it like this, he got a curve, and that curve is called something like an ellipse, a parabola, a circle, so and so, right? So Euclid observed the plane sections of a right circular cone. So what is a right circular cone? A right circular cone is something whose axis, so this is a right circular cone, this is the axis, and this is the base, which is the circle, this is the radius, right? So the axis is, so I repeat again, the axis is perpendicular to the base. Okay, so I again write it here, the axis is perpendicular to the radius of the circular base. Okay, so this is your right circular cone. So this right circular cone is cut by the plane in various different angles, and the curves which observed are called or constitute your conics. So why we are trying to understand this? Because this is your concept and this is your basic foundation. If this basic foundation is right and correct and you understand these things, learning or understanding parabola, circles, hyperbola would be very easy. Generally parabola and hyperbola, all these topics are considered to be a bit tough, right? They become easy when your concept or the basic foundation is correct. So first, now we have discussed about the right circular cone, and we have seen that if you cut it with a plane at a particular angle, you will get a particular curve. Okay, so now let us look at first the pair of straight lines. Right, so this is your cone, this is your right circular cone, assume. Right, so you have this straight line here, let this be L1 and let this be L2. L1 is the axis and L2 is the generator. Okay, so if I rotate L2, so this is L2, if I rotate L2 like this along L1, I will get a cone, right? So if I rotate L2 along L1, I will get one right circular cone. This is known as the upper nape and this is called the lower nape. L2 is called the generator, this is the line L2. L1 is called the axis. The point of intersection of the axis and the generator is called the vertex, right? Now for a pair of straight lines, this is the axis which passes through the point of intersection. right, and it's perpendicular to the radius. So this would be L2, this will be L1. Now if your pair of straight line pass the plane, cuts it like this, okay, so here you will get here the section of the right circular cone, you will get two straight lines. This is called your pair of straight lines. So again, I repeat again, let me draw it just this half, and then you have the axis, right? So if the plane cuts it at the vertex, then you will get two straight lines. This is your pair of straight lines. Now we'll go for circle. So you have your cone, this is the axis. So if the plane is parallel to the circular base, if the plane is parallel to the circular base, then the curve found is a circle. If the plane is parallel to the circular base, I repeat, the plane is cutting the cone parallel to the circular base, then the curve formed is a circle. Clear? Next, we'll go for parabola. Similarly, we'll draw one cone. We have the axis, right? So this is your generator. So if you draw a plane which is parallel to the generator, so this is the generator, this is the axis. So if you draw a cut this like this, parallel, then you will find the curve here like this. So this is a parabola. Okay, I repeat, it's a parabola. So if you draw the cut the cone with a plane which is parallel to the generator, then the curve which you get is parabola. Next we'll go for ellipse. When you look at the ellipse, for an ellipse is pretty simple. If your plane is neither parallel nor perpendicular to the axis or to the generator, then the curve which you get here is an ellipse. Okay, then the curve which you get here is an ellipse. I repeat, if the plane section cuts the right circular cone in such a way that it is neither parallel to the axis nor parallel to the generator nor parallel to the base, then the curve which you get is an ellipse. Last of all, we look at hyperbola. So in a hyperbola, we'll draw it this way, and this is the axis passing through the center, right? This is the generator. Now if the plane section is parallel to the axis, if the plane section is parallel to the axis, then the curve formed here is a hyperbola. So for example, it comes like this, something like this, right? Here as well, you can draw it like this. This is the hyperbola. So here the plane section, this is the plane section, and it is parallel to the axis, right? So this is get your parabola. So I just take you through. It's a right circular cone first. The height is perpendicular to the radius of the base, that is your circular base, and then we have Basically, the structure of a right circular cone is something like this. So it has two circular bases, you have an axis, okay. So this line is rotated along the axis. So this L2 is the generator and L1 is the axis, and it makes an angle of alpha. This alpha is called semi-vertical angle, right? So this circular cone is cut by a plane in different angles, then you will get various conics. That's the basic foundation. After that, we will discuss about things like the distance from a particular point to a particular line, which I will take up in the next class. Thank you.